A search is underway for a man who allegedly severely assaulted his 7-year-old stepchild before disappearing with his 3-year-old sibling. Details are still a bit sketchy, but according to Emergency Medical Services, IPSS, paramedics were called to a farm near Tongat yesterday morning. They found the 7-year-old boy in a critical condition while the man had taken off with the toddler. They haven't been seen since, sparking a forensic search and concerns for the little girl. Let's now get an update from the IPSS spokesperson, Samantha Meyrick. Samantha, very good morning to you. Thank you so much for making time for us this morning. First of all, let's start off with what you found yesterday when you arrived on the scene.
So yesterday morning, obviously our paramedics responded to a farm just outside Tongat. They found a 7-year-old little boy in a critical condition. I think the way they had described it is that he had been hacked by supposedly his stepfather. He was rushed off to hospital where we followed up yesterday afternoon, and he is doing well, although he's still in a serious condition.
What do you mean hacked?
It's believed that a bush knife or perhaps a panga was used to assault this little boy.
Sure. So the boy was found with injuries on the scene. Can you, if possible at all, describe the state that he was found in?
Critical. There were serious concerns about internal injuries as well as those that appeared on the outside. But yes, like I said, we spoke to nurses and doctors yesterday, and he is now awake, speaking to the nurses and doctors, but does remain in a serious condition.
Yeah, and at the time when he was found on the scene, was he able to speak?
No, he was unconscious with the paramedics. It was actually the farm owner that informed us and SAPS regarding the assault and that the 3-year-old was missing.
Okay. Does this mean that the father worked on the farm?
We're unsure at this time as to whether he was employed or a resident on the farm. Obviously, the whole matter is still under investigation, so some information has not yet been shared.
Okay. And then there's also the case about the sibling that the father allegedly disappeared with. Is it known whether this is a 3-year-old, is his biological child, or is it also a stepchild?
From what we've been told, it's also his stepchild. And yes, it's obviously very concerning that he's now disappeared with a 3-year-old toddler.
Yeah. And the mother of the children?
At this time, I'm not too sure about her whereabouts or her involvement in this matter. Personally, I was not on scene yesterday. I will be there today, so I will be able to follow up on, whether the mother or not is there, but I assume she is.
Yeah. And earlier on, you say it was the farmer who had put through the call. At the time, did the farmer speak about who else was on the farm and who else would have witnessed this assault?
No, not as far as I know. I know he called our control room yesterday morning, requesting a private service because of the condition of the child. He didn't want to wait for anyone else. So yes, and then on our arrival, SAPS also arrived, and that's when the investigation started as to the whereabouts of the stepfather and also the missing child.